everyone, and welcome back to Hartford Has It. I'm Tiana Glass.
And I'm Kewan Dillard. Each show will tell you what's hot and happening in Hartford.
Today we'll take you downtown on Pratt Street, where Hartford Prince has just opened a new retail store. As one of iConnect Hartford's first recipients, I stopped in to see how they plan to bring new life to our city. Since 2009, Addie, Callie, and Rory of Hartford Prince have run a studio and paper goods shop using a letterpress printer. Their distinct designs blanket the city and can be seen on wedding invitations, posters, and even T-shirts. I had an opportunity to speak with the youngest sister, Rory, about the fascinating things happening with their business. So tell me how you got started with Hartford Prince.
Hartford Prince got started in '09 with a grant money from the City of Hartford and the Greater Hartford Arts Council. It was their original Jobs and Heritage grant, and at that time we were working with high school students from Hartford High, employing them, teaching them letterpress printing, and making pro-Hartford artwork together.
I know you guys have the studio over on Arbor Street. What made you guys want to decide to open up something in Hartford?
Retail was always something that we were interested in doing. It was in our 5-year, our 10-year plan. And then when we heard about the iConnect program, it seemed like a great opportunity to take it on and be part of this next generation of retail in downtown.
With some help from iConnect Hartford, the Gale sisters have opened up their first retail space downtown at 42.5 Pratt Street.
We're celebrating our month here in the store, and every day is a different challenge, but it's exciting and interesting and just a whole new world. The next step for Hartford Prince is actually to make this our permanent home and move our studio operation here, so we would move the press and everything, and then you can come into the shop. We will be printing in the back. You can buy stuff in the front. It will be this truly interactive space.
Are there any events that are coming up that you want to tell us about?
Yeah, we're going to host a holiday party here. It's going to be an ugly sweater party. So December 15th, it's a Saturday, from 6 to 10 or something like that. Being one of the only retail spaces in downtown Hartford, we knew it was going to be a challenge, and people aren't used to shopping here. So every day it is educating people that, Hartford has it. We're here to stay, and this is just the beginning of something bigger. So it's going to be a challenge, but this is the time to do it. And the iConnect program is giving small businesses like us an opportunity that we would never be able to do. We have this beautiful store on Pratt Street, and our doors are open, and we're here, and it's all possible because of the City of Hartford, the iConnect program, Mecca, Northland, and we're just so honored to be a part of it, and can't wait to see all the great things that are going to come from this program. iConnect is going to change how downtown Hartford looks, how it feels, how you interact with all the spaces, and to be the first is just incredible.
We recently sat down with Jason Madrak, Chief Marketing Officer for Access Health CT, to discuss the company and the impact of the Affordable Care Act on healthcare for Americans. For those who are unfamiliar with Access Health CT, what are some of your services?
Access Health Connecticut is actually the brand new insurance marketplace here in our state for our state residents. And so, as many people may know, as part of the Affordable Care Act, insurance exchanges are being set up across the country. Some states can go ahead and set the marketplace up on their own, which Connecticut chose to do, as well as 14 other states, and then other states decided to let the federal government come in and set up an exchange on their behalf. So Access Health Connecticut is here. We're open for business as of October 1st, and individuals should be able to come here and find out more about brand new insurance options that are available for them and what they might be entitled to in the way of brand new measures to help to make those products more affordable.
What are your plans for getting information and services out to the community?
We have a sort of a multi-tiered approach for that. So as you might imagine, with any sort of new endeavor, we do have a very concentrated and thorough advertising plan. And so certainly by using media, we can get the word out about who we are and what we offer in one fell swoop. But certainly with something this complex as it relates to healthcare reform and brand new insurance options, we've made a very concerted effort to try to make sure that we are quite literally in the communities across the state, including Hartford, to get the word out in a one-on-one type setting. So we've conducted numerous town hall meetings across the city. We continue to do that to this day. We also have planned several what we call enrollment events where individuals can come out and physically sit down with someone who's knowledgeable, up to speed on the law and what's available on our site, and can literally help you go through the enrollment process right there on the spot. We've also worked with several individuals and organizations right here in Hartford. The Hispanic Health Council is a good example of one of those, to make sure that we're distributing information to the community through those resources as well.
To whom do your services benefit?
So there's really a few different areas. Certainly the most high-profile one are those people who are currently uninsured, meaning they simply just don't have access to insurance options. Here in the state of Connecticut, there are about 314,000 individuals who are uninsured, and that's about 10% of our population, which I think most people agree is about 10% too many. Here in Hartford specifically, it's a little over 34,000 individuals who go uninsured every day. And so certainly they would all benefit from coming here to our website or our call center, finding out what their options are, and enrolling in coverage, which for the first time might be much more affordable for individuals than in the past. If you're a small business and would like to offer plans to your employees, there's a small business component to the exchange. And then certainly even if people currently do have insurance and they're purchasing it on their own, they may be able to come to the exchange and simply find a better quality product or be able to get a better deal.
We fumbled the rollout on this healthcare law. There are a whole bunch of things about it that are working really well, which people didn't notice, right? Because they weren't controversial.
With the recent controversy over the Obamacare website, I asked Jason to explain the confusion and how it affects us.
States very early on had the option to either create a marketplace for themselves or to have the federal government create it on their behalf. Connecticut started about 2 years ago with creating our own insurance marketplace, which is now Access Health. With that said, certainly there's been an awful lot of coverage of things that are happening on the federal level with healthcare.gov, but that is not the site that individuals here in Connecticut should be using to access the insurance marketplace. It's very important for your viewers to know that we've made the decision to build our own site, to offer our own services, to have our own call center, and all of those things are currently up and running. Again, the web address is accesshealthct.com, or you can also call us via our call center as well and get help there throughout the week.
For those who already have insurance, how does it affect us? Should we be inquiring about making the change? What are the benefits of making that change?
As part of the establishment of Access Health Connecticut, there were some decisions made about the type of quality of products, insurance products that would be offered here in our state. And so we did pass something called the Essential Health Benefit Package, which for all intents and purposes really sets a new baseline for the type of plans or the type of coverage that people are going to have here in our state. For most individuals, again, in Connecticut or certainly here in Hartford, they have plans that certainly meet those criteria. And it basically means they have to cover certain things like prescription drug coverage, preventative care, and other fairly routine things. If individuals are in plans that do not meet those standards, those plans will go away. And so at that point, those individuals would most likely want to explore their options off the exchange, or certainly we highly encourage people who might be in that particular area to call us up or come to our site or go seek help from an in-person individual to find out what plan options are available. And then again, I can't stress enough what they might be able to do in the way of getting some tax incentives to basically lower the cost of that premium and hopefully make it more affordable for them.
What is the process for enrollment?
A lot of the enrollment actually takes place on a website, and so we've spent a lot of time over the past 2 years making sure that the enrollment process through that site actually works as seamlessly as possible. And so whether you do it yourself, whether you try to engage that enrollment process through the call center, or even work with one of the in-person individuals, much of the process occurs through that website. You're going to go through a process that looks pretty much like this. Any individual can go on and simply anonymously browse, we call it, which means take a look at what plans are available. Before you start entering information, you probably just want to know what the products look like, what they cover, and certainly how much they might cost. If you're interested and you like what you see, you can very quickly create an account, which is the first step, and that's basically just supplying name, email, and a couple of other pieces of information. And then at that point, you can start your application process. Now, the application process can take a brief amount of time. It could take a little more time. Really depends on the type of family situation you have, if you're applying for yourself or you're applying for yourself and dependents. But ostensibly what you do is you enter some key pieces of information, name, address, social security number, and some financial information. And it's that financial information that's really important because it's going to help to determine whether you're eligible for some of these savings programs that I mentioned earlier. And so currently, right now, we're actually seeing quite a few individuals who come through the website qualifying for these savings, which in many cases can dramatically lower the cost of their insurance on a daily basis and bring it down by several $100s a month. So that's really the reason that we're asking these questions. Sometimes individuals are applying for health insurance and don't know why they're answering financial-oriented questions, but it's really for their benefit so we can find out what they might qualify for.
Launch Trampoline Park has opened on Brainerd Road. The all-ages facility has over 10,000 square feet of trampolines for basketball, dodgeball, or just playing around. Mecca's own Andres Chaparro took his own family to the park for some jump time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Launch Trampoline Park at Brainerd Road, 91 Brainerd Road in Hartford. And Hartford does have it. We're here with Rob Arnold, who's co-owner, along with Ty Law. Rob, tell us a little bit about this great space we have here.
What we've got, you were right when you said Hartford now has it. Hartford has it. Launch Trampoline Park is a 25,000 square foot facility with 15,000 square feet of trampolines on the floor, on the walls. We've got foam pits, we've got basketball courts, we've got places for kids to have glow-in-the-dark birthday parties. We've got a 30-piece video arcade, and it's just it's nothing but a whole lot of fun for all ages, kids, adults. My 2-year-old has jumped. Both of my grandmothers have jumped here.
That's incredible.
As far as the party zone goes, we have everything from birthday parties to corporate events to bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. We've had local colleges come and rent the facility out, and they have gatherings under there. Corporate trainings, everything from kids to adults, just all ages, all uses. It's there for, it seats about 125, and we have a second floor mezzanine as well, which will seat another 125. So we can have events up to 250 people in the party zone.
I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around.
And with us today is expatriate, great NFL player and trampoline park owner, none other than Mr. Ty Law. Ty Law, tell us something about some of the things we can see here.
Well, obviously it's a trampoline park, but I mean it's about families and fun and entertainment, and it's for all ages. I think people have the misconception of it's just for kids, but it's for kids and adults alike. You can bring the whole family here and have a great time.
Now, when you say the whole family, what are the various age groups that would find this place entertaining?
Well, our philosophy is if you can walk and if you can walk, you can jump. You know what I mean? So from 2 years old on up, you know what I mean, depending on your development level, because we have a kids course specifically for smaller children when it gets crowded, so we won't have any bumps and bruises or injuries. Try to minimize that, but we have a separate court for the little ones. But we have dodgeball, which is a big attraction. We have the foam pits. We now have basketball, which is the first time for the launch facility, and we have free Wi-Fi for the adults who don't want to go out there and jump around, but just want to keep an eye on your kids. We have a cafe. We have so many things. Music will always be playing. It will always be energetic around here. We have a friendly staff, so you just got to come and check it out for yourself. I mean, it's going to be a great time.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to get into the foam pit. And just tell us about the hours of operation moving forward.
Well, right now during the school year, we're going to be opening at 3 o'clock during the week until 9 o'clock in the evenings, and during the weekends we're open until midnight. So you know, kids, and then we're open at 10 o'clock on Saturdays, 10 o'clock till midnight. So you can come out and have a great time. Get out here early because it fills up quick. It fills up quickly, and the best thing to do is buy online so you can get your time slot and come enjoy yourself.
There you go, Mr. Ty Law.
Get that music
The,
on.
the party started.
Oh,
Come
it's gonna
on
be like
down.
this, energetic. We're gonna have a good time, have fun. Hold on, we gotta get him to jump. Come on, man.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
come on, get yourself. There you go. There you go.
It's fun.
We're having a great time beating each other in dodgeball.
Well, I love the foam pit because it feels like Minecraft and Harry Potter when Ron almost got killed in the, vines.
There you have it. Highly endorsed by the Chaparros.
We can miss the make ya. The Mac Daddy make ya. A Daddy Mac will make ya.
Hartford has it.
Hartford has it.
And this is Andres Chaparro live at the Launch Trampoline Park. You usually find me in my studio painting, but when you don't, I'll be in the foam pit. Hartford has it, baby.
A young rebel, no huggable type of guy. And everything is to the back with a little slack. Cause inside out is wiggin' whack.
Looks like Andres is a better artist than an athlete.
He's crazy, I know, jumping into that pit like that.
Exactly. There's still more happening in Hartford that we didn't get to. Here's what's coming up. The 4th annual Winterfest Hartford is taking place in Bushnell Park. The event will run until February 1st, 2014. Enjoy 7 days of free skating in the park. Come out and have a good time. Then we follow up with First Night Hartford, which takes place on Tuesday, December 31st. Enjoy several events taking place in several venues in the downtown area. The fun kicks off at 2 p.m. and will conclude with the fireworks display at midnight in Bushnell Park.
That's all the time we have today on Hartford Has It. Thanks to Hartford Prince, Access Healthcare, and the staff of Launch Trampoline Park,
Mayor Pedro Segarra's office, the Division of Marketing, Events, and Cultural Affairs, Department of Communications, and the city's Public Safety Complex for the use of the Emergency Operations Center, Metro Hartford Alliance, and the Greater Hartford Arts Council.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Hartford Has It.